Hey guys, we have this problem right here. It's asking find the reaction forces at A and C. So first of all, we have to know in which direction the forces are acting. So if I point, it's going to be there's going to be AX right here and AY acting upside. It's not we are not sure upside or downside. We just take the direction, and if we get the negative answer, it means we got the wrong direction, and we can correct it later. So in the C direction, we are going to have a force right here. It's going to be CY. Then what's gonna happen is, like, first of all, I take the total moment. I do the total frame, and if I do this, if I do the horizontal forces, it's going to be sigma fx is equal 0 in statics. And if I take this direction positive and solve for this one, we have ax is the only horizontal force we have, so we can say ax is equal to 0. So that's, we have found ax already. And then what I have to do is I can create another equation, sigma fy. If I take upper direction positive and solve for this one, I will get ay is acting upside, so ay plus cy. Those are the two forces, vertical forces we have, so we can say this is equal to 0. And the third equation I can create, that's moment around a. So if I take moment around a and if I take counterclockwise positive, so let's say we don't know which direction MA is going to be, but let's say I take this counterclockwise, and if this is counterclockwise, then MA is going to be positive, then this is acting clockwise, so this -15 is equal to 0. Total moment is 0, right? So that's, so total, I'm taking total moment 0. So this is how it's going to be. MA minus 15 is equal to 0. Then what I can do, then let's do this problem. So first of all, we have two unknown variables, ay and cy. So in this case, what I have to do is I can separate these two frames like this. So if I take this line here, it's gonna be like this, and here. So first of all, we know there's a cy acting on it, and here we have cy acting on it. Here we have ay, ma, and then ax is 0, we already know. Then here we have cy, and we have also 15 kilonewton meter. So since here's the cy, there should be a reaction here, so this is going to be opposite direction. So this is going to be cy downside. Then I can, since we have only one unknown variable in this unknown variable here, I can solve for here. So first of all, if I take I can't take vertical or horizontal force, because we don't know any horizontal or vertical. So I know a movement right here, so I can solve for movement, because we know this distance. This is 2 meter height. So if I take movement around, this is C, right? This is C, this is B. You can take movement around B or C. Both of them will be right. So if I take moment around C and solve for this one, if I take counterclockwise positive and solve for this one, I will get 15 kilonewton meter acting on clockwise, so it's going to be negative 15, and Cy is acting on the counterclockwise direction, so it's going to be plus Cy times the height is, so in this case we have to take the horizontal distance is also 2 meter, so we can say Cy times 2 is equal to 0. So if I solve for Cy, so 2Cy is equal to 15, therefore Cy is going to be equal to 7.5, and this is kilonewton. Since we have found Cy here, Cy here, I can find Ay by directly applying in this equation. So if I solve for this one, Ay comes out to be negative 7.5 kilonewton, and it means this Ay is acting downward. This Ay acting downward, so this negative sign means it's acting downward, so we don't have to change the direction. So this is my finance, and all you have to find is Ax, Ay. If they ask for reaction, this is what I mean: Ax, Ay, and Cy. In case if they ask to find movement around, like movement A, we can calculate that one too, like by simply applying here. So Ma is going to be what, this Ay is negative 15, negative 7.5. So to calculate moment A, okay, so let's do the 7.5. So to calculate this one, I can take, yeah, I can use this one, this one right here. So B, this A, right? So to calculate this one, I can take moment around B. So if I take moment around B is equal to 0, and if I take counterclockwise positive and solve for this one, we took Ma counterclockwise, so let's keep that one positive. Ma and the Ay is acting downward. It means it's acting counterclockwise, so it's going to be plus 7.5. So counterclockwise mean I already changed it in the arrow down, so we don't have to put negative 7.5 again. So it's 7.5 acting down mean it's acting counterclockwise, so it's going to be positive times the distance is 3 meters, so I have to multiply this one by 3, which is going to be equal to 0. So Ma comes out to be negative 22.5 kilonewton meter. So this means this is acting clockwise, so we can say Ma is equal to 22.5 clockwise, right? Clockwise, you can state in two different ways. So this is my final answer. The main question is finding Ax, Ay. Ax is 0, Ay is minus 7.5, Cy is 7.5. That's what they are asking. So we have found everything. I hope you guys like this video. See you next time.